Hello everyone, it's Peyton, and welcome back to Penrose 2 Cents, and yes, I know I'm late, but welcome to episode 3 of Chat the Sense. First off, we got some track and field stuff to cover, because, of course, 2023 is just the year that keeps on giving, as Andrew said in a recent video. Bianca Ball went crazy in the 400 again, going under 50 seconds again. That's the third time she's done it in 2023 alone, which nobody's ever done before. Kravvilova did go under 50 seconds 3 times, but those were in 3 different seasons, so, yeah. Ball stands alone. More NCAA craziness. Terrence Jones ran 6.46 or something. Last year, he ran 6.45 in the 60 meters, but he appeared to have false started, but no one, noticed. It was never called bad, so it did count as a joint NCAA record, tying him with the 60-meter goat Christian Coleman. But he proved that 6:45 was not a fluke, as not only did he do a 6:46, but he did it with a reaction time of 0.2 seconds, which is abysmal for the 60. It's pretty bad for most sprints, but for the 60 meters, that's horrible. Andrew even compared it to Johan Blake's 2011 200-meter performance where he ran 19.26 despite a reaction time of 0.27 seconds, which is horrible. If you don't count reaction times, you actually ran under 19 seconds, because why not? Anyway, so Terrence Jones is not a fraud. He is legit. And if he had a normal reaction time, he probably would have run closer to 6.40, which is just ridiculous. It would easily be an NCAA record, but screw reaction times. Anyway, there's that. Another 60-meter thing happened. Julian Alfred ran 6.97 because, God, this girl is ridiculous. What is that, top 5 all time or something like that? Probably. Something like that. I don't know. Oh my god. 6.97. 6.97. I think that's another NCAA record. God, she's ridiculous. She made it to the World Semifinals in the 100 meters, so I'm not that surprised, but... Distance medley relay world record was absolutely obliterated. Oklahoma State beat it. There was another college that was kind of close. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. Eventually, Oklahoma State did end up winning that one. So good for them. The previous record was held by Oregon because they are really good. But I don't think they have Hunter. They might not even have Tier anymore. I'm not sure. Anyway, Caitlin Dewey decided to continue to do incredible things. Dominating the 3,000 meters of the ACC championships, including running the final kilometer at world record pace, which is just ridiculous. 2:45. Yeah, that's world record pace. And also, she destroyed the final leg of the distance medley relay. Her team did not win because the rest of her team wasn't as good as the other teams. But yeah, Huey, pretty sure NC State was not in a good position at all, and she led them to, I think, a third place finish, which is just insane. That's one of the fastest final leg splits in DMR history, which would probably not be the case if DMR was ever run professionally, but it's not really. It's really just in college and high school. Yeah, Caitlin Dewey's ridiculous. Bianca Ball continued to go crazy in the 400. Wait, I already mentioned that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Who have I not mentioned yet? I mentioned Bull, I mentioned Tui, I mentioned OSU, Oklahoma State, Terrence Jones, Julian Alfred. Oh yeah, Sonoma McIver of Iowa, in the Big Ten championships. He appeared to have run the second fastest 600 meters ever, in terms of the outdoors, um, or indoors, I mean. But he did not because apparently, or well, the thing was invalidated because he uh, stepped into the other to the left lane, uh, into another lane at the very beginning of the race. Like he stepped in, like he barely stepped into the other lane for like a second. But hey, rules are rules, and he was disqualified, which is just an oof, a massive oof. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much all for track and field. Feel really bad for Genoa. I actually saw a comment from his brother Javon, um, on Andrew's video about that, uh, talking about how impressed he was, and how Javon's like, yeah, yeah, Genoa's gonna run something like that again sometime soon. Um, which, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, that step into the other lane probably didn't really affect his time by that much. Just stay in your lane, dude. Just stay in your lane next time. Anyway, NHL trade deadline. I'm gonna make a bigger video about that. Probably either later today or Monday, or maybe sometime either today or like Monday or Tuesday. Um, but yeah, the trade deadline was crazy. Even before, like, it was more like trade deadline month because like everybody got dealt before it. Really, the only big trade was like Klingberg getting dealt right before the deadline. A couple other moves, as well. Leafs doing some last minute things, um, 1-for-1 swaps and stuff. Right before the deadline, Brett Ritchie got traded for Nick Ritchie, which was kind of funny. Um, so I just thought that was funny. So, yeah. And also a bunch of other people got traded well before the deadline. Kane finally did. Um, the Rangers still got him even after they got Tarasenko somehow. Um, Chitrin finally got traded after staying out for 3 weeks due to trade-related reasons. Gavrikov got traded to LA. In the along with Korpisalo for Jonathan Quick. He refused to go to Columbus and then went to Vegas a day later. Quick, you like he knew that he probably wasn't going to stay in Columbus for long. So yeah, good for him, I guess. Yeah, very funny. Um, hmm. um, yeah. Some other people got traded. Um, I don't really want to mention that many other people because, oh yeah, the Bruins continue to go all in, even though I feel like their roster was fine, but whatever. Got guys like Tyler Bertuzzi or whatever. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about the trade deadline because I don't I want to focus on it more in the more in-depth video that is coming out soon. Um, either way, MLB Spring Training began a couple days ago, multiple days ago actually. Um, and the new pitch clock rule is already causing controversy because of course it is. The game ended, I think, in a tie because they don't play extra innings in spring training for some reason. I don't know why. That sounds stupid, but whatever. Um, yeah. The guy didn't get into the batter's box. I think it was bases loaded, 2 outs. I think it was a 3-2 pitch that was upcoming as well. Um, the guy took too long getting in the batter's box. They called strike 3 and the inning was over, and also the game was over because they don't do extra innings. Yeah, that was. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those. Um, there's gonna be a lot of controversy surrounding the pitch clock this season. I'm gonna try to do as many live stream reactions to Phillies games as I possibly can. So yeah, can't wait to get a pitch clock count for that. So yeah, can't wait to see how many times the pitch clock impacts Phillies games this season. Honestly, I'm really excited to do Phillies games this year. Starts at or they start the regular season. Phillies do against Texas on March 30th. So yeah, actually won't be able to do much in the first week of April because I'll be on my senior class trip for high school. But yeah, for most of the season I'll be able to do things with Phillies games. Can't wait to do that. Oh yeah, not much pageant news happened. Like, Miss Teen Universe happened. Mexico's Mariana Garcia ended up winning. Another Mexican ended up winning. Top Model of the World, Mariana Macias. And also, the Z2 International happened. Philippines, the defending champions, ended up finishing. They made the first cut, but didn't finish any higher than that. Which honestly is fine because like nobody was really favoring them to begin with. And Vietnam's the one who ended up winning. Don't know her name, and honestly, I don't even want to look her up because Vietnamese names are weird. And I'm probably just gonna butcher it completely if I too try to say it. So yeah, congratulations to everyone who did win a pageant recently. Why am I tired? Oh right, it's like 10:45. I like woke up like an hour ago. That's why it was like almost 2 hours ago. Either way, yeah. As you can probably see by my bed head, right there. Uh, yeah, I got up just a little while ago. Yeah, I do have a Flyer shirt on. They're playing tonight at 6 for some reason. Why they're playing at 6? I have no idea. I think they're playing against Detroit. So that's fun. They made some interesting moves as well. Trade down the line. They almost got JVR hilariously enough. So that would have been an interesting thing there. JVR against his former team, but that didn't happen. And then the final thing I want to talk about is Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day 2023, the 27th anniversary. Yeah. They talked about like they talked about a bunch of games that were not Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, they saved that for last. Pokemon Dolphins. What did they have? Oh yeah. Pokemon Go, Pokemon Home, and Scarlet and Violet are now connectable. Um, uh, you can send gifts with the post. You know how the gifts in Pokemon Go have postcards in them. Like you can send those to Scarlet and Violet, and depending on the geographical location of those postcards, you can actually get the different Vivillon patterns, which were previously unreleased. So that's kind of fun. And then if you transfer a Pokemon from Strong Violet to Home, you can transfer the coin bots from Home to Go, and then you can encounter Gimmighoul in Pokemon Go. You can also use a new item called the Golden Lure, kind of like the other special lure modules they did for Leafeon and Glaceon. That'll spawn a bunch of Gimmighoul's, and also like give you a chance to get Gimmighoul coins, not the candy. Candy does not actually matter for Gimmighoul to evolve. Just like in the games, it's 999 coins to get Golden Gale or Goldango. I don't really care. Yeah, that's probably gonna be again just like in the regular games, one of the hardest evolutions in all of Pokemon. Um, I still think Melmela has a beat, but hey. Anyway, also like some other games I don't really care about, like Pokemon Unite, Zacian's coming in, and Big M and JTV, Michael, summarized it best when he said, "Let's go centralize things." Yeah, I mean Zacian has been Mr. Centralized ever since it got released in the official games in 2019. Um, yeah, Justin's ridiculous. Um, Cafe Remix, which, let's be honest, nobody cares about. Um, the Gen 9 stars are now available, so that's fun. Glad they're getting new Pokemon in those games. World Championships were announced to be in Yokohama. Um, so that's fun. The first one actually to be held in Japan, which is kind of a surprise, considering that's where Pokemon originated. Either way, um, like they're gonna have a bunch of stuff. You know, the logo for the 2023 World Championships was released as well. It has the 3 Gen 9 stars and has a lot of Tatsugiri on it as well, which is kind of random, but whatever. I guess, I guess they wanted to. I guess they like sushi. Okay, cool. Anyway, uh, what else did they announce? Oh yeah, Pokemon Masters. There's a new champion event. Also, the 3 Gala rivals, Hop, Bee, and Marnie, gained a new champion attire. Uh, Hop basically gets a smaller version of Leon's outfit. Bee literally looks like Queen Elizabeth, which he kind of always did, but whatever. And Marnie got a more fancy dress and a tiara, so that's fun. And they both, all three of them have the Galarian legendary birds. Bee with Hartuna, which makes sense because used to, which he because he used to use Psychic types. Marnie with Moltres because she used to use Star types, and Hop with Zapdos because that's the only one left. um, and the final thing is, oh yeah, Strong and Vile DFC. Forgot about that. No, I didn't. I just wanted to say Flash because that's what they did, and also it's the most important. um, so the first DLC, the Teal Mask, will be in either September or October, most likely. Uh, it revolves around you going on a summer break trip to Kitakami, meeting up with two students from the uh, sister academy called the Blueberry Academy, which will also show up in the second DLC, which we'll get to in a second. Um, and yeah, you're just gonna go with them, and yeah, there's a summer festival going on. There's like there's a bunch of masks that are actually like are very similar to masks that are actually in real life Japanese summer festivals, so that's kind of fun. Um, there's 3 new Pokemon that are seemingly linked together: Okidogi, Munkidori, and Pheasantipity. Yes, those are their names. And there's also the legendary slash mythical slash whatever the heck it is Pokemon that is the mascot of it. The serious masked Pokemon, uh, Odrepon. Okay. I don't really like it, but whatever. The Indigo disc is probably the one that we expected. Finally we got the disc, legendary that was in the Scarlet and Violet book. It's called Terrapados, and yeah, it's about what we expected. And also, somebody made a fun little thing where, uh, the shape of the Paldea map kind of looks exactly like Terrapados, which is kind of funny. Um, So that's fun. It has all the Terra plates, or Terra, it has all the types on it. And of course the main Terra crystal in the middle. Um, yeah, it's about what we expected. It's also kind of cute, which I kind of wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger and more ferocious instead of cutie. Anyway, uh, yeah, Blueberry Academy, you're actually going to be going there as an exchange student in the second one in your disc. Um, it's literally in the middle of the ocean. Most of it's actually under the ocean, which is kind of surprising. Maybe the location is based on the Azores. I don't know. They're kind of close, and they're part of Portugal, which is part of the Iberian Peninsula, which is what they're based on, or what Pelagia is based on. So that's fun. There wasn't really much detailed about it, about what you're gonna exactly do there. Probably just continue to uncover the mystery behind terrestrialization and probably meet that Terrapitos thing. No other new Pokemon were talked about. People have actually seen, have noticed that there were actually like posters talking about, or like, depicting some of the new Pokemon that were in the base game. We just didn't know they meant anything because we obviously didn't know what those Pokemon were at the time. Um, so yeah, fun little Pokemon Day thing. Uh, and that's pretty much it. So that'll be it for this episode of Check the Sense. Um, so yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until then, this is Payrise checking out.